Jo Kisumu wach ni nyaka watamre kabisa.
Mhm.
There is no way majo mobet mokony oganda can come out and decide ni gidwa ketho ne wasa ng'ata chiel maduong' kaka Dumo biro konyo maduong'. Our hugest problem as a human race is resource. And if somebody comes up with a resource mobilization strategy, whether ochung kosoko chung, the strategy must be supported. Mangao can support strategy, no, is a sellout, does not love the Luo community. Kisumu is the capital Marjuluo. Kisumu Central is the CBD Marjuluo. That is where our pride is. That is where we only have an airport, Masirias. Kisumu Dala. And Kisumu needs the best leadership. And we've seen leaders in Kisumu. And Bernard Etta is coming out differently. Bernard Etta knows our main problem is pesa mfukoni. Our people don't have money. We're the best in politics, but our people don't have money. Our people want money. These youths want some money in their pocket so that they're not used, abused, then refused. Then they have to wait for another leader who might do the same. Bernard has come out to empower the people economically. He's doing what Ruto has failed to do. He's not promising border heaven and then waiting to run away. He's giving them now, empowering them now. Arambema Ayatose Goyo, amounting to millions of shillings, is already helping the community. And when the community is celebrating and anybody feels jealous, the best they should do is to bring in a better program than Ayete. Or rather, keep quiet. Run away the way they've run away. Or be dormant the way they've been. So we want to condemn the leaders, machulo, useless bloggers kaka Cyprian Nyakundi, to try and use propaganda on Twitter or any social media handle to defame Dr. Ayete. We will not accept that, and we want to tell Cyprian Nyakundi, Kisumu politics is different from those funny places you joke around. In Kisumu, we will deal with you directly. And we know you. We even know that lady known as Doris, the one you sent to Dr. Ayete's office to extort money. That 2 million you will not get. It will go to the groups in Kisumu. That 2 million you're trying to extort from Dr. Ayete, you will not get it. And if you want to mention Doris' second name and give CCTV footage with sound, Doris is going to extort Ayete on your behalf. Don't think we don't know you, Cyprian. The other day you were posting people's nude photos to extort them. We know that. And now you're trying to get into Kisumu politics. Kisumu ni moto. Na kama unafikiri ni uongo, go ahead with your funny moves. We'll come for you directly. We won't fight you on social media. We'll meet you on the streets of Nairobi or anywhere you are. Puga.
You're really very bitter about Cyprian Nyakundi and what he's doing. Probably Cyprian Nyakundi is doing what he does best, and that is giving the people what's happening on the ground. Why do you feel so much that Dr. Ayeta is doing a very good thing to the people, although probably what Cyprian Nyakundi could be saying has truth in it? What makes you think that Cyprian Nyakundi is just a blogger and is not giving real information, or rather is just giving out some gutter press or just seeking content?
If you read Cyprian Nyakundi's document, you can read malice from the word go. I won't have a problem with Cyprian Nyakundi if he was just a fair media personality or somebody trying to convey some information. First of all, there is no proof of anybody speaking or complaining that Dr. Ayete gave them money and they did not get the money. There's nowhere. There's no caption or anything. They just come up with it, and if you read it, it has a lot of stories before you get to about the money. They're talking about where he comes from. They're talking, it is just negative publicity. You can clearly read that he's being used because Cyprian has no interest in Kisumu. The only interest it can serve is for somebody else who has interest in Kisumu. And that's why we condemn any leader. I do not want to mention names today, but we know the leaders who are interested in Kisumu Central. None of them should be cheated to think that such negative propaganda will stop the people from embracing growth. The people of Kisumu have decided it's time for growth. And Baba Raila has tried so much to hold us up there as the Luo community. But we are failing because the people who should prop him in the name of MPs, the people who come for the ODM ticket, once they get it, they get lost. And the best they can do is to wait for when Baba is around, and they act like they're so much into Baba. And all they're talking about is national politics. They do not support Baba on the ground. They're always missing. If you hear them, they'll be supporting what Baba is saying. So are they copying Baba, or are they leading their people? So this is where the problem is come. This is the difference Dr. Ete is bringing. Well, Dr. Ete is discussing national politics, and even today is on radio to discuss national politics. He's also introduced economic empowerment. That is the strongest tool you can give somebody. And as Wodu Yoma, who is a fisherman, he knows you need to give them the hook, not to give them fish. So Dr. Ete, brought the people of Kisumu together. He told them, whoever wants help should come with their brother and the sister. Form a group that is registered, legitimate, and through those groups, he's going to help them. Once the groups were formed, he kicked off the exercise. Truly, like he said, kusema na kutenda. And he started with the border community. The biggest industry in Kenya today, informal industry, is the border. So if you can't take care of the border, you can't take care of the community. He started with the border. After border, he went to Juakali. If you can't take care of Juakali, you can't take care of community. We are all shopping in Juakali. Most of our items are coming from the Juakali. He went and gave them another 1 million shillings. The next one is the women. If you can't support the women, you can't support a community. You can't lead a community if you have no program for the women. He went, and after doing the women, and I think the women went out shouting it loud, everybody in Kisumu now knows what's going on. And to the least of it, ni kama uchawi. The best his opponents can even think of is to bring up propaganda that will kill this initiative. Propaganda that will discourage the youths who now want to go to Aete to be helped like the rest have been helped. Propaganda that will want to water down the good job that is going on in Kisumu. They have not even come up with statistics to show how much was given, how much was received, and how has it been spent. They should go down and talk to these youths who've received the money and ask them, Warembo, ile pesa mumepata, how have you spent it? Warembo will tell them this money is changing our lives. So they'll not go for such real engagement. Instead, they go and pick a blogger from Nairobi who we don't know if he's ever come to Kisumu for anything serious to try and defame Dr. Ete on Twitter. We refuse and we condemn this. We condemn Cyprian for taking up such a job. And we also condemn the competitors. We don't know, even if it's the current sitting MP, Dr. Ron. Stop it if it will be you. If it is Bob CEO, my brother, stop it. You see? We might not bring in Ouda because Ouda was mourning the mother. And we are afraid we don't want to imagine it will go to that extent. But even if it's Ouda, the game, stop it. Let's come together and build the people of Kisumu. The same way politicians accept to sit on the same podium in a funeral so that they achieve the end goal of burying somebody. It's the same way they should put down their pride. And if somebody has begun a nice initiative that will empower our people economically, they come and ask Dr. Ete, which is the next Arambe you're going for? We are going to give you 1 million each. So this time round, you're not going to give 1 million. It's going to be 4 million. All of us who want Kisumu are going to follow this because doesn't matter who started it. What matters, it's good for the people of Kisumu. Mm-hmm. That is the kind of leadership you want to see in Kisumu. Not a leadership that will discredit anything provided it will give them political mileage against an opponent. You must be a worthy opponent. So the people who are using Cyprian Nyakundi and any other blogger must stop so that we grow as a community. If we continue with negative politics that kill us, kill even our initiatives, kill the politician then and come and continue the initiative. But don't kill the initiative and leave the politician and hope you'll beat him in the race, and that's what makes you happy. Where do you keep the people of Kisumu? The people of Kisumu deserve better. And Dr. Aete has already demonstrated that he's the best now. Beat him in the game. Don't kill the game. We want the game of economic empowerment. Let the game continue. But if you have a way of beating Dr. Aete, bring more development initiative, practical development initiative, not stories. Wadagi watch not lal katanga, oh chamo katanga.
Kakuna na waka wangichia persons, wichia ladies, magrube, wabiru kamo, wachungu mutego no waji pesa mana dumo mewa, wapogo rego, ukendwa tima godo miradi, banyalo konyo grube, moko konyo mene, table banking, moko konyo godo chairs, kedwangiso mheshimiwa ni wankode jani ni, we are not here as a default but we are here to win this seat, mwanene mheshimiwa donje bunge. Jume power!
Power! Power. Power. Hana mor ka chung kaka wuono ka goero kamano narambe madume no timonwa gima dume notimonwa migosi program nyaka chakra migosi ka 2000 nono nyaka kawuono oyo dume social media kamora mora to magi jok mi oro gi jo siasa mamoko mondo go dume ka rigi madume timonwa migosi ward ma bende wa mor godo migosi ward ka wang'eny ok en kaka wards moko wang'eny bedo ndo kelo pesa nyaka no poga makala roto nyaka na yud gimoro modok godo chiene grube kwa godo godo mheshimiwa dume ero kamano ni wacho go eko bango propaganda gi rumors mane media to wana appreciate gimano timo no pesa waten waneno pesa no kendo pesa no poga groups ka groups wagone ero kamano mang'eny pod obiro chung kode kata ang'o matimore dume power. Dume power.
Tukisherekea ile pesa ambayo mheshimiwa alitutumia tulifurahia tena tumejenga nayo makundi zetu tumenunua viti wengine wameingiza katika table banking
side wa marka ka jo 711 jo mochung kai gitagin chairmans ne group bangiso bloggers ni weuru weche manono pesa no miwa kendo members wano yudo pesa wan kaka jo 711 wang'eny to jo migosi beng'eny jok man waluonge fundraising mar mheshimiwa be wang'eny pesa matin mano miwa aparo ni konyowa kaka jo 711 tiere jok man watango ne gi uniform tiere jok mane oyudo gik tich kaka good conduct
joma nie ground joma ni chien tinyalo tingi nango no kelo nwa pesa motimo no goda rambe makenda rambe ni no konyo gik mang'eny
gima daer mar kwedo kenda kwede okang' mamalo kabisa en jogo ma ichulo siling 10 mondo oketh nying ng'ato to ng'ama iketho nyinge ni to en ng'at mosebedo ka wuotho kuomwa olosonwa gimoro amora modwaro pesni mano miwa ya rambe kachaka ng'enywa kaka grube tiere kaka watimo table banking moko bende wanyiewo go kombe ma samoro nyalo bedo hired
ni machung ne minete to gima dwa wacho ni mheshimiwa ni timo gima ber to mana kaka wadwa se wacho ni olemo maber mitimango imibagi kidi matiende ni gik mitimo beyo to gima na penjo ni ya kaka ndi migosi wakai emidwa keth nyinge ka okende madumo setimi arambe kata mana konde moko dumo setimi arambe ango migosi kai mudwa kethe nyingwa idwa kethe nying dume notiyo maber kendo wapako kaka mine kende foundation pok naneno nyaka nena sedak migosi kama dhigni 30 pok aneno ng'ata mosebiro kama wacho ni mine losuru foundation maru modatinu to dume motimo maendi kata mana kapok otiyo ene bobiro mochako konyo jopiny kapok otimo ang'o pok otiyo omiyo mine nigi shukrani sana wan ok wabi give up wantie gi jatelo kendo wan kode ka gi ka nyaka wakete e debe mara ngapi
mono gima pok ne waneno migosi wodka wan wasebet kwa pako josiasa left right and center to mawang'ni mwayudo ni otimonwa gima pok ne waneno warembo na machung' negi goyo ni mheshimiwa erokamano kuom arambe mani goyonwa mimiyowa pesa
makende mar gone jo migosi erokamano kuom wuok in large number mondo gi receive Mheshimiwa Dr. Bernard Shiaunda Aete. Groups manogo nigi arambe ne gin groups 25. E group 25 gi wan gi CBOs ma Kawas iluoni Kawas Umoja CBO nigi 14 groups. Wan gi Migosi Welfare nigi 49 groups man gi members 900. Kamwa chunge kani wan gi grube mang'eny. Grube gi ose confirm ni ne giyudo pesa kendo pesa manomigi ne en 1 million. 1 million no chak poge from 10,000 to 100,000 depending with the number of the groups. Momiyo I condemn strongly ne joma bloggers ma other opponents tiyogo mondo keth nying Mheshimiwa Dume. Be aware nyis ng'ati no mi support no bendo gole 1 million ne group moro mondo wach no tim nade ocham. Mheshimiwa Dume nomiyo jopeng arambe notimone jopeng arambe last month mokadho cho kendo nomiyo gi 1 million. Jojuakali nomiyo 1 million shillings mondo gidhi ginyiew go bus. Mano Dume notimo maber koso nokotimo? Notimo maber koso nokotimo? Then ochako biro Migosi mano miyo gi 1 million shillings. Jothurwa wabedu jadieri kendo wabedu joma ohero maendeleo. Kata komi 10,000, 20,000 unyalo timo go table banking, unyalo nyiewo go materials magang'o mag groups. Kendo awacho ni Mheshimiwa Bernard Aete oikore kendo dhi tiyonu kaka udwaro kendo biro tiyonu kapok odonjo. Kendo kosedonjo bende odhi timone nade? Odhi tiyonu.